Hello, welcome back again to another math tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to find the greatest common factor of two numbers. So the greatest common factor actually means, I'm going to write it out, greatest common factor. Now, factors are numbers that are used to multiply to get a specific product. For example, 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Well, the factors or the numbers that I use to multiply to get 6 is 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are factors. Now, how do we find the greatest common factors of two numbers? We're going to start out by taking a look at the number 8 and the number 12. Whenever we're finding factors of a number, we need to use prime factorization. That means that I'm going to start with the smallest prime number, which is 2. If 2 doesn't work, I'm going to try 3. If 3 doesn't work, I'm going to try 5. If 5 doesn't work, I'm going to try 7, and so forth. So I'm going to start out with 2. 2 times what number is going to give me 8? Well, I know 2 times 4 is going to give me 8. The next number I'm going to factor is going to be 4. It is not going to be 2 because 2 is a prime number. I'm going to factor 4 because it's not a prime number. What are two factors I can multiply to get 4? I'm going to start out with the smallest prime number. The smallest prime number is 2. So 2 times 2 is going to give me 4. I cannot go any further because I have 2 prime numbers here. I'm going to go ahead and find the factors for 12. Again, I'm going to start out with 2. Always start with the smallest and then work your way up as you go. If I could not use 2, I would have used 3. In this case, I can use 2. So I'm going to say 2 times, move this over here, 2 times what number is going to give me 12? Well, it's going to be 6. Then I'm going to say what two numbers starting out with a prime is a prime number, which is the smallest prime number, which is 2. So 2 times what number is going to give me 6? Well, that's going to be 3. I cannot go any further here because I have 2 prime numbers. Now, here's the fun part. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to circle all my matching factors that I have for the number 8 and the number 12. I'm going to look for the common factors of those two numbers. For 8, I have 2. And do I have a 2 as a factor in 12? Yes, I do. I'm going to circle that as well. So once I find a pair, a pair of a number, I'm only going to write it once. So I'm going to go ahead and write my 2 only once. I'm not going to write it 2 times because I only have one pair of 2. This is my multiplication symbol. I'm going to put that there. Then I'm going to go ahead and see if I have another matching pair of numbers. Well, I have 2 here for 8 and I have another 2. That's one pair. I'm going to go ahead and write just one number 2 here. Next, I'm going to solve. 2 times 2 is going to equal to 4. So my greatest common factor of 8 and 12 is 4. Great. I'm going to go ahead and do another example. And I'm going to try, we're going to try together. We're going to do 21. I'm going to try a different color. Let's do blue. Hopefully you can see it here. I think you may not be able to see it with this blue. So I'm going to try this one. 21 and 30. Again, we're going to start with the smallest prime number. So I know that if I use 2, I cannot multiply 2 times any number to get 21. It's not going to work. So therefore, since 2 is not going to work, I'm going to move up to my next prime number, which is 3. So I'm going to write 3. 3 times what number is going to give me 21? Well, it's going to be 7. Since these two are prime numbers, I cannot go any further. I'm going to go ahead and find the factors for 30. I'm going to start with 2. 2 is not going, well, I can use 2. Great. I'm going to say 2 times 15. Great. Then I'm going to try to see if I can use 2 times the number to get 15. That is not going to work. So I'm going to move up to my next prime number, which is going to be 3. So 3 times what number is going to give me 15? Well, I know it's going to be 3 times 5. Great. So now I'm going to go ahead and see what are my common factors between these two numbers. My common factor between these two numbers I have is 3 over here and 3 over here. So since I have one pair, I'm only going to write 3 one time. Therefore, my answer, my GCF of 21 and 30 is 3. Great. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video.